Right. What color you going with? I like that combo. Yup. I think we do that one often too.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood.
All right, man. Yeah, man, I was checking out your roster. I haven't looked at your roster. I realized, I was like, damn, I have never looked at your team. And I was checking out your team, man. You've done pretty good building that fucking team.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier.
Yeah, Keenan and I, man, we be having some good games, dog. I think I may have swept him last year, but I can't remember. All in all, man, we're 1 for 1 every season. Every fucking season, 1 for 1.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, a second down throw for Nix.
Good job, 26. Good job.
It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Nix from the gun on third down. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike, living in these third and long.
He had a player wide open too, man. You didn't see it.
Not a recipe that their offensive coordinator
Glad he didn't see it. Dodges.
This fielded inside the 35. A few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pistol here for Herbert.
Ooh, ooh.
Right there.
I knew as soon as I threw that,
It's incomplete.
It was bad.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Herbert to the air again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. Now it's Herbert. And that's incomplete.
That's fucked
They
up.
couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an
That's
end.
fucked up. Come on, man. All right, what are we going to do?
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it
Adjusting
through.
my depth chart.
And the Chargers Giants will
Got my
take a
tight end out,
7-0
and
lead.
he was my kicker first couple games. I don't know why. That was weird. Whatever.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again.
Nice run.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
That was a good run. That was a pretty good run. He hit the hole really well.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Mm-hmm.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man wide open, the tight end.
What a play, what a play.
And they bring him down there,
That was
but it
a
is
nice
inside
play.
the 10.
Holy shit.
It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Nice drive, man. Nice drive.
Touchdown.
That running back, man. It's a good back right there.
I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan.
Damn, that was a good drive. I like that kind of shit right there.
That's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Yeah, that wasn't even an RPO. That was just a play action. Okay.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback.
That was a one-on-one, man. I was trying to get in there one-on-one.
By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Play action now. It's next.
Oh, great play, bro. Great play. Holy shit.
Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here.
You didn't even second guess it. You just threw it. You just threw it. You knew you had to throw it.
Expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there.
Kicker's
Ball's delivered
92.
accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action now, Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. Herbert to the air again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he's so close to breaking the plane. But the
Oh, we were close, dog. That was a good, tough run right there. Pushed me out wide. That D lineman right there, I was keeping an eye on him. I knew what I was doing with Benito. I knew the risk. But he definitely pushed me out wide on that run, and that was just enough. That was just enough. Holy shit. And we had a second left.
So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports.
That wasn't a bad drive, though. We got down the field, man. That was good shit. Got all the way to the 1-yard line, 1 second left. I do like the Broncos team. I did have fun playing with them in the MZK League. They're a good team to build. Bo Nix is pretty dialed. I like the way he feels. Oh, I get the ball? Sweet, dog. I thought you did. Hell yeah, that's right. I stopped trying to first position.
As this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
Probably coming back. Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. That was a good play, huh? It looked good until that yellow fucking light came on.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that, these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up, timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Downfield, got him there. Who's got it? And he'll be taken down.
Get out of here, man. That was a touchdown. Oh, you cheated me out of another one.
But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Go with their fullback trying to get it.
Damn.
Find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On third and goal,
Good job, 23 getting in there. You better make that happen with your 99 break tackle.
Touchdown Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Point after try forthcoming.
Hell of a drive right there, man. Hell of a drive.
The kick is good. And the Chargers move out to a 3-point edge.
I wasn't sure how I was going to play this morning. I was not quite in it right now, you know, multitasking.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix.
Good job, defense. Good job, boys.
Ball on 4th down does not work out, and it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions.
Come on, man. Come on, catch this.
Huge stop on 4th down. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert.
Nice fucking defense right there. Golly, dude. I didn't even have a chance.
Field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and
I
I
didn't
think
even
it
have
caught
a
the
chance.
quarterback a
Dude,
little
he
off
blew that
guard. He
ass
was
up.
trying to attack them
Took me completely out of field goal range.
By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That was not a good kick. I could have done better.
And the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 19-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Broncos. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield.
Good run.
He'll
Damn.
get a carry here.
That was clean.
And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So
Schmidt,
now
number 92.
playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. And it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes...
Oh, Pickett, no, man, the game changer for us, 35.
It's a clear approach here, but you're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete.
Yo!
If they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
You did? Okay.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
I just bought some eggs last night, too. Cool, we got plenty of eggs.
Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
I'll eat them all.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Later.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier.
Oh, shit, we get the ball back. We might get a chance to tie it up.
Field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
He's like, no. We're going to evaluate this fucking shit.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Not gonna work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on
That was a good play, huh, Havoc?
In the NFL,
I
games
know.
are won
No.
based on who wins.
It would have been nicer if I had picked that shit off, dog.
Attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Man, we are having a hell of a time getting some boosts, man. He is knocking my fucking players around.
They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the
That's
game,
officially
Mike,
game.
we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action now. It's next. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other.
I've had some pretty close fucking balls not being picked off.
You have speed, but really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend.
Yeah, but that's a smart thing to do. Your defense, you're playing lights out. Your defense playing really good. I hope you still miss it, though. I really hope you miss it.
And this one right down the middle.
All right, guys.
It's good.
2 minutes left. Okay. No timeouts. All right. Let's see how we can make this really interesting or fuck it all up. I've already fucked it up twice.
Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here comes 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. They'll run. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Pistol here for Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And
damn, Perkins jumped that shit nasty, dog. That linebacker's deadly, dude. He's deadly. Good game, my man. That's a wrap.
Once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
First and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.